Very good afternoon, all of you. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
Sir. एसके विश्वास सर, डॉक्टर एसके सुरेंद्र कुमार विश्वास सर अच्छा सर, नमस्कार.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Jitendra speaking. Actually, sir is in another meeting. He will join shortly.
अच्छा, okay. Okay. Not an issue. सर जॉइन कर सो सार को पर सार को ही प्रेजेंटेशन अछि जे तो
नहीं आ गोटे मीटिंग अछि तो टिके आ गोटे 15-20 दिन लागिवो 15 दिन 20 दिन ठीक है से जॉइन कर दो.
राइट सर अपन सर टे ग्रुप रे हो जे सब्सक्राइब कर देबे हमर जो 4ms ग्रुप रे भी टे कर देबे.
आगे
मीटिंग स्टार्ट करंतु जो माने चाहिबे तांको विषय रे टिके इंट्रोडक्शन करंतु अपन आडू निजे आडू करंतु कोन करचंती कोन ना कोनतु कोठु कोन करचंती को प्रोडक्ट अपन एक्सपोर्ट लाइन कोन जानिया चाहचंती बाणिग्राह सर भी अच्छे से माने इंटरेक्शन करेंगे ना आम कर मीटिंग आ 3-4 मिनट स्टार्ट करवा जो मैंने चाहते निज विषय इंट्रोडक्शन कही परिवे. फोरम इज ओपन फॉर यू. जस्ट मीटिंग स्टार्ट करने कारण वीडियो रन कले साउंड सुना जाउनी यदि चाहिए आपण मन विषय आपनकर कोन प्रोडक्ट कोचन सो दैट आपन लिटिल बिट टुडे मार्केटिंग भी हे जिवो. चिन्मय बाबू कौन कहबे तो कहतु जदि इंट्रोडक्शन देबे. निहार पंडा बाबू अच्छंती लेदर स्टोर कोन रायगड़ा रो अच्छंती कहतु किछि यदि आपन कोन करछ कोन नै जस्ट मीटिंग स्टार्ट करिया पे जस्ट बोर हे जो समस्त सेति पई खाली चाहूची जने अन्य जन को चिन्हतु समस्त दया करी कि आपनकर मोबाइल नंबर आ ईमेल आईडी ना मोबाइल नंबर ईमेल आईडी टिके रखबो किछि नले खाली ना कंपनी ना मोबाइल नंबर भी दियंतु सो दैट कैन फर्दर मीटिंग गुडा भी हमें आपन को जणै परिबो.
Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nihar from Skyrider Electric. We are actually into electric vehicle manufacturing. So we are the 3-wheeler auto manufacturer and electric golf cart manufacturer in Odisha. We are selling our product through different dealer network. Even we are supplying golf cart to different state of Odisha. So we just wanted to know that how we can send our product to other market. I mean, to how we can export our product. Just we wanted to know the information and the details.
Good. नियर अपन ये जो ईयर सीतारमन मैडम को मीटिंग आस्तिला देखा हितला उते एफआर रे
नहीं मोर को फाउंडर जाइथिले संजय पांडा.
ओहो अच्छा संजय पांडा. ओके अपन आस्तिले नहीं
सर
नहीं मते कस्टमर्स रे फोन आस्तिला तो किछि स्टार्टअप्स को और किछि एमएसएमईस को अपन लिस्ट दियंतु सो दैट हेल्प ऑफ मिस्टर गुप्ता से पाचन देथिले बट ये हमको आईजी ड्रोन वाला आसी नथिले नहीं.
हाँ आईजी ड्रोन वाला आसी नथिले इवन खंडलवाल जाइथियो बदे खंडलवाल आ राकेश सर जाइथिबे राकेश सर आज्ञा
हाँ राकेश जाय तांको ही कहिथिले जे आपण जदी एमएसएमई 2 जण स्टार्टअप रु 2 जण फिनटेक रु 2 जण पठांतु से निर्मला सीतारामन अछन तबे टिके हाईफाई मीटिंग टा टिके आपन को टिके ये लागिवो बट से माने ही मेन लोक तो कस्टमर बिना डिपार्टमेंट रे बिना मिनिस्ट्री रे डिपार्टमेंट लोक तो नथिले प्राय स्टेट गवर्नमेंट रो कस्टम्स हला ये हला सु थिले तो आपन सु टिके जानिले कोन ना एमन सु जानिले कोन आपन कस्टम्स कोन डीजीएफटी कोन वेरी गुड
आगे
ओके ये चिन्मय बाबू
आज्ञा सर
मीनाक्षी मैडम जदि चिन्मय बाबू कहतु
सर हम तो ऑफिशियल प्लानिंग रे पूरा जान से अप्रैल बेलू स्टार्ट करियार अछि आ जस्ट एबे खाली सर आपण कहउछनी सब नॉलेज खाली के जानिया कथा जेतु एंट्री हम कहउछु सर आ
Good,
आपण
good.
नॉलेज सब जा आगे गो सर
हाँ पाणिग्राही साहेब आज आज सार को ये रखु स्नापशॉट गुड़ा रखिए वीडियोस देखो एसएन पाणिग्राही सार बहुत रिनाउंड पर्सन भल नॉलेज भी अच्छी से लाइन रे तो ओडिसा रा अल्टरनेटिव भी किछि नाही तो
आଜ୍ଞା।
अपन वीडियोस गुड़ा देखंतु आज से सार कहिबे सार जेहेतु
आଜ୍ଞା।
बहुत असाइनमेंट यूरोप असाइनमेंट गुड़ा बहुत तांक पाखरे अच्छी से ये नहीं ये करंतु देखो नोट कर देखंतु शंकर बाबू तोशिबा शंकर बाबू के अछंती इंट्रोडक्शन जे देबे दियंतु जस्ट मीटिंग स्टार्ट करे समस्त बोर हिजो तो तेनु आपण माने टिक इंट्रोडक्शन करला आपण प्रोडक्ट रो मार्केटिंग भी लिटिल बिट हेइजो हां शंकर अछंती के आ ये टिके ये कर दियंतु म्यूट अछि अनम्यूट कर दियंतु शंकर बाबू अनम्यूट
हाँ,
अछि
सर।
गुड गुड
हाँ सर है गला सर सर मो ग्रीन इनोवेशन इंडिया फाउंड करछि 2016 रु ग्रीन इनोवेशन कांसेप्ट मोर बिजनेस कांसेप्ट बा सॉल्यूशन कंसल्टेशन कांसेप्ट मो फिलहाल अछि सर लिवगार्ड सोलर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर अछि बाकी किछि कंपनी को सहित हम टाइप अछि आ मो निजर भी किछि प्रोडक्ट मु बनै छी जेमति कि
हां गुड
तो
गुड
सो-
कोन देखेलो
एटा सर अछि सोलर होम लाइट सिस्टम टा माने
अच्छा।
माने माने मु जेहेतु बहुत सारा देखुतिली कि छोट छोट वेंडर आ छोट छोट यूजर मानक पय भी गोटे कांसेप्ट दरकार थिला तो एटा को मु टे लिथियम कम कम लेड एसिड सहित कंबाइनली एटा को आनुची माने एबे प्रोटोटाइप रो अछि मो बिजनेस अछि सोलर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी मो बेस अछि एबे मु लिथियम स्टार्ट करछि जस्ट असेंबल स्टार्ट करछि कंपैटिबल करिया पे ई बाइक ई साइकिल आ होम अप्लायंसेस सहित एंड सर मोर नेक्स्ट
ए पछे आपनकर सन
एटा सर छी गोटे बैकग्राउंड अछि मो निज घर रो ऊपर जोटा ता बैकग्राउंड अछि 2 किलोवाट रो सोलर पैनल लागि छी
गुड गुड किछ
मो सर
प्रोडक्ट
गोटे हाँ सर मो लिथियम फॉस्फेट रे भी आरंभ करछि अछि मो पकरे स्टॉक आरंभ होछि काम मु कस्टमाइज करे प्रोजेक्ट गुडा को एबे ऑनग्रिड अपग्रेड बोथ रे काम करछि मु कस्टमर माने लोकन का नीड हिसाब रे मु तांको प्रोजेक्ट दिए मु प्रोजेक्ट बेसिस रे काम करे ना कि सेल एंड सेल रे काम करे बेसी
गुड गुड
कंसल्टेशन ले बेसी
हाउ यू रिलेटेड टू द एक्सपोर्ट
राइट नाउ सर मु एक्सपोर्ट रिलेटेड रे केवल गोटे चाहूची कि ऑर्गेनिक कांसेप्ट रे माने हमें रिन्यूएबल कांसेप्ट को हमें चाष रे भी इन्वॉल्व करि परिबा आ सेटू कॉस्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्ट कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन को कमे कि भी हमें ऑर्गेनिक कांसेप्ट रे भी यूटिलाइज करि परिया को तो मु से हाइब्रिड कांसेप्ट ऊपर टिके आइडिया करिया पे चाहूची
राइट 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 सारा जी कहि देबे हला आपण एक्सपोर्ट प्रोसीजर भी जानंतु हला किछ प्रोडक्ट भी ये करंतु अच्छा अच्छा आपण भुवनेश्वर बेस्ट ना कोडी बेस्ट
ना सर मु केउंझर बेस्ट
ओ केउंझर है अच्छा अच्छा ओके ओके
सर
ओके गुड थैंक यू चिन्मय बाबू कोन कहिबे लोकेश पंडा बाबू
आगे सर गुड आफ्टरनून सर
कोन माने तापर हम स्टार्ट करबा बे आपण लास्ट ईयर तापर स्टार्ट करबा कोन कोन
गुड आफ्टरनून सर मु लोकेश पंडा निहार पंडा को सहित अछि मु स्काई राइडर इलेक्ट्रिक होचे हमर कंपनी निहार बाबू तो काफी अच्छा खासा इंट्रोडक्शन दे देछन सो आई डोंट थिंक कि मतलब इंट्रोड्यूस करबा दरकार सो थैंक यू फॉर आपण एमती सब नॉलेजेबल वेबिनार्स या वर्कशॉप्स कंडक्ट करथिवारु सो या थैंक यू सर
नहीं अपन एक्सपोर्ट बहुत नॉलेज पाइबे मिनरल सेक्टर भी हमर से साइंटिस्ट भी आसीबे
आगे
भलो यू विल गेट ए गुड इंफॉर्मेशन नॉलेज कारण फ्यू इट्स ए नॉलेज हब तो भलो
Looking
फ्यूर
for it,
एक्सपोर्ट
sir.
इंपोर्ट रिलेटेड तो बहुत इंफॉर्मेशन पाइबे हमर साइट को भी जानतो आपण
अच्छा
fuel.org हला आउट अछि indiantradeportal.com को
Okay.
कंट्री को एक्सपोर्ट करिवे को इंपोर्ट करिवे व्हाट आर द रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन कोन अछि से माने कोन सब्सिडीज अछि एवरीथिंग इज देयर इज नो अल्टरनेटिव फॉर इंडियन ट्रेड पोर्टल तापर ईज ऑफ लॉजिस्टिक्स को अछि
Okay.
इंडियन बिजनेस पोर्टल वेयर अपन हैंडीक्राफ्ट हैंडलूम जीआई प्रोडक्ट्स ओडीओपी प्रोडक्ट्स भी आपनकर अमेज़न भलिया डिस्प्ले करिके बाइंग सेलिंग करि परिबे ये सब अच्छी अपन थोड़े फ्यूर साइड को गले ना अपन बहुत सरकार बहुत ये करचंती.
Thank you, sir. Sure, sir. Looking forward, sir.
Thank you, thank you. पानी कैसे हमें स्टार्ट करिवा ऑलरेडी डेरी
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, friends. This is a series of meeting, and this time we're for the Kenduchar, which is the mineral-based districts. And as you know, that government of Odisha has given us 10 districts to promote the export from the districts level. As the government of India is very much serious to promote the exports. And as you know, that couple of months back, our foreign currency reserve was coming down. So why? Because we are importing of crude oils from the Russia, and for the agriculture products, which is used for the pesticides, that we are maximum as much as possible, we are just exporting from the European countries. That is the reason that we have consumed so many foreign dollars in this respect. And as you know that if you don't have a foreign currency, the situation will be like Sri Lanka and Pakistan, because for the import purpose, you need a foreign currency. This is the basic objective, to promote the export from the ground level, from the districts level, and also after a few years from the block level also. And for 12 programs as allotted to the Odisha office, and we have conducted 9 programs, and this one is the 10th program. So keeping view this, they have allotted another 2 programs, means 12 programs and 14 programs they have allotted. Now 10 programs we are going to finish. Another 4 programs is left. The 2 programs is for the Puri and Nabrangpur for the maize, Puri for the handicrafts and handloom products. And this is the right time that government of India is more active on doing export from the country. And as you know that I have missed a line, and that this year they have allowed the export of minerals with 0 duty. Yearly it was 30%, 40% it was there. Custom duty when you are exporting mineral products, iron ore or in particular products. So you have to pay custom duty custom duty. You have to pay the custom duty, but they have omit all the custom duty because they want to promote the export, because we need a foreign currency to balance the foreign currency. And today we have the series of faculties, resource persons, and as S.N. Panigrahi sir is there. He is our faculty member. He is the resource person, the main resource person for this year. And also Mr. S.N. Naik from Assistant MSME DFO is there. And also the main mineral-based resource person is Dr. Surendra Kumar Biswal, retired Chief Scientist and Head IMMT Bhubaneswar. Currently, he is a CEO and MD Tirupati Graphite and Graphene Minerals Research Center, Bhubaneswar. He has a lot of experience in metals and metallurgical products and minerals products. He will be joining shortly after our Panigrahi presentation. And also one of my friend, Mr. Dr. Tapan Kumar Raut, Head Metals and Corson Center. He is with the Tata Steel, and he will be absent for. He will be also joining because he is in Delhi, and he will be joining and share his experience and all. And they have also one association is also. And another thing is Mr. P.K. Mahanti from the P.K. Mahanti, he is looking after export in the state of Odisha from the DPM. They are the resource persons, and myself is Kamal Sahu. I'm with the FIO, which is coming under the Ministry of Commerce, Government of India, to helping new entrepreneurs so that they can go for the export business. I'll not take much more of time. Straightly we'll go to Mr. Sen Panigrahi's presentation, how to start and where to start from the export and all, sir. Over to you, Sen Panigrahi, sir.
So namaskar. So good
Namaskar,
afternoon to everybody. So let us start the session. So as Kamal Babu was telling, FIVO is taken up 10 programs and additionally 2 more and the 2 but originally it is a 10 programs we have taken up. And each program we are selecting a particular district and particular product. So that is how the district as a export hub, that is a program. As a part of it, every time we are picking up, each time one district. Like first we have started with this Sonepur, and there we have discussed about ikat handicraft products. That was conducted on 16th December. That is the first program. And subsequently, some other programs like we have taken Malkangiri, where we have discussed of the millet, turmeric, and granite slabs. And then another we have picked up is about the this both district. There's handloom products, Patasari, that is a product. And subsequently, we have taken Koraput district, where we discussed of cashew, coffee, and ginger, and Koraput handloom also. These are the products for the particular district. And then this Mayurbhanj district we have taken up, and there we have discussed of the rice and honey. And then we have taken up the Bolangiri district, where the cotton and onion was discussed. Then we have taken up with this Kalahandi, and there we have discussed about the handicraft products and the wood carvings especially. So then Nayaghar, brass and bell metals. Then last time we have taken up with this Raigada district, where cotton and tamarind products were discussed. Today we are going for this Kenjur district, and where we are now discussing about the mineral products. Okay, so this is how the each time we are taking up one district, and this is a part of the district as a export hub. This program was initiated by Government of India. Actually, it is a vision of our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. He was discussed this concept at on 15th August 2019 on the Independence Day speech he was talking about. So this is the inspiration to develop the district wise, because every district has certain potential, but the potentials are hidden potential. We are not able to recognize, and we are not able to explore those potential. Because whenever we are talking of the export, always we are discussing about the larger cities like Mumbai, Calcutta, otherwise Chennai. Like that, we are discussing of larger cities and larger ports we are discussing. So this concept is revolutionizing the concept to develop the district wise, and district wise and village wise also the economy will improve. It is not just exporting, but economical development, the social development can possible through this scheme. So this is the his vision to develop the district wise, and subsequently the program was started the district as a export promotion export hubs. That's what the program, the scheme. Under the scheme, the state governments are now given the responsibility. Earlier, the export is mostly of the central government. Like it is not the state baby; it is the central government's baby. Like, but now it is state governments are being assigned, and each of the state again they have to percolate down to the district levels. So each of the district level, the committees are being formed, the district export promotion committees, and district wise they have to identify the products. Already Government of India identified the products for the 265 districts all over the world, all over the country. Already they have identified each of the district wise, and in Odisha also we have find out the district wise their products. So this is how the Government of India has already done the exercise. These are the Odisha district wise the products. So in the Kenjur district, we have the mineral products. The minerals, sorry, here the no Kenjur, these minerals. So Kenjur is we are now talking about the minerals products. So every time we are taking one district, as I told you, and we are discussing about the what is the potential for the export. Especially we are talking the export. When we are talking export, definitely the domestic growth also will be there. The domestic economic growth, the economic growth at the district level and village level. That is the objective of this scheme. So when we talk about export from Odisha especially, because Odisha is not much of the exposed to the exports except in mineral products. if you take overall the exports of the Odisha, mostly it is about the mineral products, mineral related like aluminum, steel, ore, and other things are the major products have been exported. Okay. So from the Odisha, actually Odisha is the 10th position in the all over India. If you take the exports, Odisha is on a 10th position. Just also you see, this is the state-wise exports data. The latest data is available, and Odisha comes under the 10th ranking.
Sir,
Overall
PPT show question. Sir, you are showing sir PPT, sir. It's not screen share, sir.
अच्छा PPT देखा sorry extremely sorry ମୁଁ ପ୍ରଥମ ଟେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡେ କହିକି ଚାଲିଛି sorry extremely sorry yeah ଏ PPT ଦେଖାଉଛି ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ଟା ଦେଖାଉଛି
Yes, sir.
yes
Go ahead, sir.
ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ଟା ଦେଖିପାରିବେ ଏଟା ହଉଛି latest data for state wise export data Odisha ହଉଛି 10th ranking Odisha in the 10th ranking in export. If you take the breakup of these items, mostly it is about the mineral products. Mostly we are doing the mineral products only exporting. So last few years, you see the growth rate is fast growing. Last year we have done 55.42% increase in the export. And further we are targeting to increase the state exports to 3.5 lakh crores by 26-27. So this is the target. Okay, if you see the last few years, how the growth is going up. On 18-19, only 48,000 plus crores exports, but now it is already reached 80,000, and next figure is expected. So that will be much higher figures. So this is how the exports are happening from Odisha. Mostly, as I told you, the mineral products, and marine also picking up in the recent time, marine products. Then agricultural products, handicrafts and handicrafts, handloom, and chemicals and allied products also been in the target. So Odisha government has formulated recently export policy also, and various other policies also been formulated to support the means growth from the Odisha. And various policy frameworks, I'll tell you. This is how the sectorial policies have been framed for the apparel industry as well as the food industry, then logistics and renewable energy like this. These are latest policies, all to 2022 policies. And export policy also they framed. Actually, originally export policy was 2013 policy, and recently they made into export policy 2022. So only this is made in the November or December they made published this new policy. So the focus is now export from the Odisha also. So they want to become the 5th largest exporter from all over the country. At present, the ranking is 10th position, but we want to become the 5th position in yeah, that is what the target we are making, 5th position target. Okay. And as I told you, each of the district wide, these are the products. And of course, FIVO is taken up the in charge of taking the promotion of the these products, making the awareness. Mostly first is awareness is required. So awareness programs are being conducted. And if you see the mineral wealth of the Odisha, Odisha is a great mineral wealth, having this not only for the iron ore, but also we have the bauxite. In fact, India's largest bauxite deposits are in Odisha only. Therefore, lot of industries are being attracted to Odisha. Mainly in the steel industries. You name any of the bigger steel industry, like Jindal or Tata Steel or SAIL or many other steel companies are all are in Odisha. Similarly, bauxite related means aluminum industries like Vedanta or this Aditya Birla Group, like many of these companies also come. Nalco is already there. The state this central PS public sector unit, and also chrome and manganese also heavy deposits are there in Odisha. Also, we have blessed with the natural gift like for the coal, limestone, and dolomite also. These are the various mineral wealth that Odisha has. Therefore, we are attracting a lot of industries. That is the wealth of the Odisha is because of this mineral wealth, mineral deposits. Okay. And particularly coming to the Kenjor is huge iron ore deposits. Though the district is very poor district, I'm sorry say, but it is a fact. It is a tribal dominant district. Almost like 45% of the population is the tribal population, and is a very poor district. But it is a highly wealthy with this iron ore deposits. Most of the industries are come to Odisha because of this iron ore mines. So, but district is not so much developing, and as a result, of course, there's a one fund is developed, the DMF fund, the District Mineral Foundation Fund. This fund is mainly for the those mining areas, those local community, the society which has been affected. For that, the fund is been utilized. So recently, government of Odisha has got that fund, especially for the Kenjor district. 8,840 crores fund is being allocated. That's the highest, in fact, all of the world, India, if you see, it is the highest funding. Fund is received for the development of the local that infrastructure, plus those are being affected because of the mining. Because the mining is there, then naturally the local community is affecting very heavily by their health and many other reasons. So for that, this fund is been allocated for the development of the local community. Okay. So this is about the fund positions, and about the minerals. I told you, Odisha is a huge mineral wealth, and exports promotions, because iron ore also sometimes every time there is some restrictions, then relaxations. Depends on the economic situations and the demand and supply and many other factors. Every time there are certain restrictions that they're making for the export. Certain times they're relaxing the restrictions, then they're making allow free of without any restrictions exports. Okay. So mostly not only the exports actually for the iron ore, but value added exports are essential part of it. It's not like just iron ore we are exporting, that is a very raw form, that value addition will be very less. So we wanted the export of the value added. Suppose from the bauxite, the aluminum is taken, aluminum ingots and aluminum products also there, many other products are coming out. So those exports are required, so that the state can develop really in real wealth, real economic growth can be possible only when we do the value added exports. So it is not like mineral exports, but we want to make the value added exports. Nalco has developed the aluminum park, and similarly recently the Vedanta group also they expressed their interest to develop a larger park for the down the line the products of the aluminum, because aluminum also here we are manufacturing, but those are aluminum ingots, means again that is mostly in the raw form only. So we want to further develop the industrial growth within the state, as well as potential for the exports also possible through that value added products. So we are expecting in a few years lot of growth of the value added products from Odisha. So this is about the YIP, but further I will not tell you. But how to start exports, many people are coming and expressing, and I developed a video, YouTube. There you can go to through that video and you can see it. That just short videos I created, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like this is one of the video I created for the what, where, and how to export. So from local to global, I call it. From the local means village level, or from the even district levels, we can go for the export, that global. So local to global, that concept. Based on that, I have developed some of the videos. So this is, you see, more than 100 plus videos are there. And one of the video is even see district as an export hub, local to global. This is how the one of the video. The other video is about the local to global, what, where, and how to export. So this is what the one of the video. I'll show this video, or otherwise I'll show the district as an export hub. This video I'll show you. And subsequently, of course, you can go through any of the videos. And one more video I recommend you, go through the authorities supporting and promoting the and regulating the facilitating the exports. Means various authorities, government authorities who are there, and who have been supporting the export. In this video, I have explained. You can go through this video also. Just today, we will show this video. So this video is this one. Just a few minutes. You can take this video, listen to it.
Panigrahi. Certified PMP, Authorized Training Partner, ATP, Instructor, PMI, USA, Fellow Institution of Engineers, FIE, Chartered Engineer, GST and International Business and Projects Consultant, Corporate Trainer, Mentor and Author, National Council Member, IIMM. India is a land of rich diversities. Huge untapped potential. India is known as a land of rich diversities in the world. Its geographical and demographical uniqueness in cultures, language and surroundings, environment and diverse agro-climatic zones bears a rich source of resources, artistic works, crafts, crops and variety of foods and other products. India's rich cultural heritage and traditional diversity are reflected by a wide variety of handicrafts made by artisans from all over our country. The crafts of India are diverse, rich in history, culture and religion. Indian crafts include metalwork, woodwork, cloth, textiles and fabric, jewelry, terracotta objects, pottery and objects made from cane and bamboo. Some crafts such as woodwork, painting and stonework are featured as architectural elements and as objects of art. India's farmers, artisans, weavers, engineers, small entrepreneurs, the MSME sector and others are the strength of the whole nation. India needs to preserve its vibrant and culturally rich, centuries-old roots in the form of its stunning arts and crafts and traditional creative works. Also, it is essential to explore and create some commercial value to the beneficiaries and make them live, prosper and to sustain our traditional and cultural values and preserve our wealth. Each district of India can be characterized as an exclusive source of distinct and distinguished products, but remain untapped. If the potential of each district is tapped fully and realized, then it will fuel economic growth, generate employment, boost rural entrepreneurship, enhances exports and truly transforms to move towards the goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Districts as Export Hubs Initiative. Honorable Prime Minister in his Independence Day speech on the 15th of August 2019 highlighted the need to channelize the unique potential of each district of the country and convert them into export hubs. Taking his vision forward, Department of Commerce through DGFT launched the Districts as Export Hubs initiative and since then has been working with the states and union territories and the districts directly to create institutional mechanisms for facilitating and promotion of exports of identified products or services from the districts. Export promotion based on local strengths. Districts as Export Hubs is the first such initiative of Government of India, which tries to target export promotion, manufacturing and employment generation at grassroots level, and has made states and districts accountable for the export growth from the districts in the country. It is a great transformational step to realize the potential of a district. The initiatives aim to link local producers in rural and remote districts with global supply chains, make them self-reliant and bring them into the economic mainstream. The objective is to enable MSMEs, farmers, artisans and small industries to get benefit of export opportunities in the overseas markets, promote exports of our traditional products based on our local strengths, and shift focus on district-led export growth for self-sufficiency and self-reliance and as a whole increase competitiveness and boost exports from the nation. Products at district level identified. Under the Districts as Export Hubs initiative, products and services including GI products, agricultural clusters, toy clusters etc., with export potential have been identified in all districts of the country in consultation with the stakeholders including the states and union territories. Under the District as Export Hub (DEH) initiative, products including agricultural products with export potential have been identified in all 733 districts across the country. The list of such identified products and services gets updated regularly on the basis of inputs received from the states and union territories. District as Export Hub initiative also strives to achieve the objectives of agriculture export policy by promoting value-added exports. Objectives of Districts as Export Hubs initiative. to enable MSMEs, farmers and small industries to get benefit of export opportunities in the overseas markets. To shift focus on district-led export growth for self-sufficiency and self-reliance. Attract investment in the districts to boost manufacturing and exports. Provide financial and technical assistance to the district-level industries. Provide ecosystem for innovation or use of technology at district level to make them export competitive. Reduce transaction cost for the exporter at various stages of export cycle. Handholding and assistance to exporters by doorstep delivery of timely and relevant information. To generate employment in the districts. Providing platforms for wide and global reach of products and services from the district through e-commerce and digital marketing. Promoting artisans, farmers, handicraft, handloom, tourism and other cottage industries. Aims to fostering balanced regional development across all districts of the country, enabling holistic socioeconomic growth across all regions. Institutional or policy interventions. Following are institutional or policy interventions taken. Some of the preparation of state export strategy or policy by all state and union territory governments. Product or service identification in each district. Constitution of District Export Promotion Committees (DEPC). Preparation of District Export Action Plans (DEAPs). Monitoring implementation of DEAPs. Identifying agricultural clusters in the districts. Mapping GI product in each district. Export Development Centers (e-commerce) in districts. Institutional mechanism. State Export Promotion Committees (SEPC) at the state level. District Export Promotion Committees (DEPCs) at the district level. ICE-GATE or DGCIS generates district-wise export data to track the export performance from each district. In the initial phase, product or services, GI products, agricultural clusters, toy clusters etc. with export potential in each district have been identified. Indicative composition of District Export Promotion Committees (DEPCs) is shown below. Strategic measures. The strategic measures under the initiative are infrastructure and logistics support, e-commerce marketing, branding, skill development, training, testing facilities, research and development, technology upgradation, export promotion, outreach activities. Role of District Export Promotion Committee (DEPC). The role functions of the District Export Promotion Committee broadly includes: prepare a time-bound, detailed district export action strategy or plan for the district to develop as an export hub. Benchmarking baseline export performance of the district, including identification of products and services currently exported with export volumes, destinations etc. and additional products or services with good promise of targeting export markets. Comprehensive analysis of the strength of each district and the gaps in product quality, design, production efficiency or competitiveness, infrastructure, logistics, utilities, enforcement of standards etc., with a view to identifying interventions to enhance export of existing goods and services being exported and achieving the potential available for export of new goods and services. Goods and services being manufactured, produced in the district, identify the export potential of items available in such districts including GI products. Map the existing trade infrastructure available for thrust sector in the districts. Identify major bottlenecks and challenges hindering export of thrust sector in the districts. Identify thrust items or GI products, agricultural items from export perspective for further in-depth analysis. Identifying training and development needs of district industries and coordination for training with other departments. The exercise will be carried out through interaction with a wide array of district-based stakeholders ranging from producers, exporters etc. and relevant stakeholders outside the district also. Towards this end, consultation meetings, seminars, workshops may be organized. Entry of all district-level data, information progress into the portal being developed by DGFT and through the portal activate a virtual engagement, interaction forum for evolving and reaching out to all stakeholders in the district by enabling, facilitating them to come on board. Act as a grievance redressal forum for exporters and follow up with the concerned central and state agency. Facilitate in organizing buyer-seller meets, exhibitions, trade fairs etc. in the district to encourage the industries to showcase their products to the world. Implementing the District Export Action Plan in a phased manner to ensure the district achieves the targeted export growth. Districts as Export Hubs, Action Plans. The initiative of One District One Product, or DOP, launched by Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade DPIIT, has been operationally merged with District as Export Hub DEH. Every district has products and services which are being exported, and can be further promoted, along with new products, services, to increase production, grow exports, generate economic activity and achieve the goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat, vocal for local and make in India. Department of Commerce, through Directorate General of Foreign Trade (DGFT), is working with the state, union territory governments in a phased manner to achieve this objective. Under the Districts as Export Hubs initiative, products and services with export potential have been identified for all 733 districts of the country. Under this initiative, district export action plans have been prepared for such identified products and services for overseas markets, which include specific actions required to support local exporters, manufacturers in manufacturing identified products in adequate quantity and with the requisite quality for reaching potential buyers outside India. These plans also include identifying and addressing challenges for exports of such identified products, services, improving supply chains, market accessibility and handholding for increasing exports. District Export Action Plans (DAAP). A district export action plan may include the following: district profile, industries profile, major products, goods and services exported from district, other products, sectors with potential to export in future. Identifying the bottlenecks faced by the industry. Identifying institutional responsibilities, specifics of policy, regulatory and operational reform. Identifying infrastructure, utilities, logistics, policy interventions required. Action plan must define quantifiable targets with specific timelines for their implementation. Clear identification of incentives, support provided by the state and central government. Training and development needs for identified export products. Analysis of the export data of the district and ways and means to effectively capture it. Mid-term and long-term export strategy suggestions to promote the district as export hub. Progress made districts as export hubs. State Export Promotion Committee (SAPC) has been constituted in all the 36 states and union territories. District Export Promotion Committee (DAPC) has been constituted in all the 36 states and union territories. Products or services with export potential have been identified in all 733 districts across the country, including agricultural and toy clusters and ghee products in these districts. State export strategy has been prepared in 28 states and union territories. State nodal officers or export commissioners are nominated in 34 states and union territories. DAPC meetings has already been conducted in 679 districts. Draft District Export Action Plan (DAAP) has been prepared by the R as of DGFT for 497 districts, out of which 112 are formally notified by DAPCs. A web portal to monitor the progress of District Export Action Plan in all the districts has been developed for updating the progress made. Toy manufacturing clusters have been identified in 12 districts. State-specific agriculture export plans with focus on agricultural exports have been prepared by 16 states and union territories. 47 product district clusters have been identified under the Agriculture Export Policy (AAP) for promoting export-oriented production. These apart virtual global outreach event and buyer-seller meets, sensitization workshops, export promotion events are being organized. State-specific export brochures are being prepared. Additional attributes in the shipping bill have been incorporated from the 15th of February 2020 to capture district and state of origin of goods exported. IceGate has started generating district-wise export data from September 2020 onwards. This data will act as a baseline indicator for measuring export performance in the districts. Way forward. Support local exporters. Local government bodies should be involved in the implementation of the District Export Action Plan. It includes specific actions required to support local exporters or manufacturers in producing or manufacturing identified products in adequate quantity and with the requisite quality for reaching potential buyers outside India, thereby creating economic value. Strengthening infrastructure and logistic network. Lack of sufficient infrastructure is a major challenge being faced by exporters, especially at district and sub-district levels. Focus should be to develop robust infrastructure network. Transport and logistics facilities, road, rail, ports and dry port connectivity and their linkage to manufacturing hubs or clusters, warehouses, testing labs, certification centers, uninterrupted power supply, reliable internet facilities etc. that will help Indian exporters compete in the global market more competitively. Capacity building. Efforts should be undertaken on capacity building of manufacturers, entrepreneurs and small exporters on complex procedures, documentation and export compliances, thereby facilitating export of goods and services. Promote export dynamism. Export growth can stimulate economic growth in a variety of ways. Encourage product specialization, product innovations, creative developments, support to overcome size limitations and achieve economies of scale, global market access. Role of e-commerce and digital platforms. E-commerce will allow Tier 2 and Tier 3 manufacturers to be a part of global marketing platforms. Digitalization improve export competitiveness. Role of financial institutions. Financial institutions such as the National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development and the Small Industries Development Bank of India should take a leading role to easily provide credit to traders and manufacturers.
Okay.
Do you find the presentation informative and useful? If yes, then click like and also subscribe the channel for free to receive updates.
Okay.
Thank you. For more details contact SN Panigrahi at the below contact details.
Okay. So that is one of the video. Many other things I told you I have prepared, especially for this what, where and how. Last time once I presented also. So I don't want to repeat it, but you can go through my videos. Those are available in the public platform. And those are free of cost.
Coffee, anyone?
Can I get a macchiato?
And a mocha. With oat milk.
Milk?
Sorry. So you can go through my videos. So you can have those are free of cost. And very many other detailed videos also there. Suppose you want to know about the Incoterms, the delivery terms, the logistic related, or the payment related, how to get the funds, or what are the insurance export insurance or ECGC policies. So those things also I have videos. So you can go through this. Means very fundamental to very depth of the subject also I have created. So you can go through it. Now instead of much wasting time, so let us have any person have any difficulties or anything you want to discuss, especially on the exports, how to export. I am available. Please contact. Of course, Mr. Kamal is available to all the time. You can contact him, or otherwise also you can contact me directly if you have that you want to so have any details or any doubts. So I am now available for the doubt clearances. Yes, Kamal Babu, for you, please take.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Any question for you? Otherwise, we'll be go for the second presentation of Dr. S.K. Biswal, sir. Any questions? Thank you. So now I request, I would like to welcome Sir Dr. Surendra Kumar Biswal, sir, retired Chief Scientist and Head IMMT Bhubaneswar. Currently, he is the CEO and MD Tirupati Graphite and Graphene Mineral Research Center. And we have a one association is 4MS. Sir will be tell. I am also a member of that. And I'll not take much more of time because Biswal sir is a highly experienced in the mineral sectors. He has a lots of experience, lots of exposure he has. And today's session will definitely give lots of information, lots of boost to the mineral exporters, and will be planned for the value addition and all. And Biswal will be help on this regard. So over to you, Biswal sir, and welcome, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Sahu. And because you have given the good opportunity in this platform. to express about the mineral exploration and its utilization related to the export. The topic was district as an export hub, and especially for the Kendujhar district, why Kendujhar district become more focus point in today's scenario. But before that, I will just brief about the Odisha, which already my previous speaker they have told. The Odisha is the mineral based state. But Odisha is not only mineral based, it is also having the natural resources like forest, marine, and agriculture. That's why the Odisha is one of the state in India which is having the poor natural resources. But today's topic is related to mineral. I will restrict to my talk with respect to the mineral. And if you see, Odisha has the different minerals like iron ore, bauxite, coal, manganese, chromite, nickel, limestone, graphite, tin, clay minerals, mica, gemstone, granite, Fiji mineral, and heavy minerals, which is the beach sand. It is coming up. And mostly, if you look after the Odisha with respect to the national deposits, almost 35% mineral resources are in Odisha. If you take the example of chromite, the chromite in Odisha, the major deposits, we have around 344 million ton of national deposit. Out of that, 96% chromite is available in Odisha, in particular the Sukinda belt in Jajpur district. And because it is the very critical mineral, one of the critical mineral, because it has the lot of uses like the ferrochrome to produce the stainless steel, and nickel, the chromite mines, which has the overburden. The chromite mines overburden contains the nickel percentage varies from 0.5 to 0.7%. Till today, a lot of R&D has been done to extract the nickel values from the chromite overburden. But still, it is under R&D, the work is going on, how to make economical viable and environmental sustainable, the work is going on. But another major ore is the bauxite. Based on the bauxite, because bauxite we have 4 billion tons in national deposit. Odisha shares almost 51% of the bauxite. And we have the 3 plants, the major 3 plants in Nalco, Vedanta, and Hindalco. We are leaching the bauxite to produce the alumina. The alumina is the one of the product in Odisha, is the main exporter from the Nalco, Hindalco, and Vedanta. And another is the manganese, which have the India having the 500 million tons, but we have almost 41% share. And it is mostly available in the Koraput district and our Kendujhar district. But Koraput district manganese, till now we are not being utilized because of the high phosphorus. But at present, whatever production, because we are sharing the almost 25% manganese production in national production, and it is only from the district of Kendujhar. And iron ore, which is the major attraction in Odisha, and especially in iron ore, 3 districts are available. One is the Kendujhar, one is the Sundargarh, another is Mayurbhanj. But the major production, it is coming for Kendujhar. That is the reason the Kendujhar has become the hub for iron ore, and also many investors, they are putting their money for the extraction of iron ore and its value addition. Because we have a lot of mineral resources. That is the reason many mineral industry has been established starting from the major industry, say the steel industries and aluminum industries. And in specific to district of Kendujhar, it is one of the premier mineral producing district in Odisha, because the major revenue of the government of Odisha is coming from the Kendujhar. The district occupies the prominent place in the mineral maps of the country. It becomes the industrial hub because of the iron ore and manganese ore deposits. Apart from that, other ores, chromite, limestone, and also clay minerals are there. But mostly focus is going for the Kendujhar district. One is the iron ore and also manganese ores. And iron ore and manganese ore are the major resources for commercialization. If you look after that, the last year we have produced 250 million ton of the iron ore all of the India, but Odisha has produced 150 million tons of the iron ore, which the Kendujhar districts shares more than 80% of the production. And we are because of whatever iron we are producing to 50 million ton, we are almost consuming 200 million tons to produce the 120 million ton of the steel. The remaining 50 million ton we have exported, where we have got the foreign currency around some billion rupees we got it. But out of 33 billion tons of iron ore deposited in India, Odisha shares almost 34 million ton of ore, particularly for hematite, because India have the 33 billion ton of total deposits, but out of that 23 billion tons is the hematite, where Odisha shares almost 30%. And we have the manganese, which I told the 500 million ton, but 44% Odisha shares. But now why it is so much attractive within the, if you look after the 15 to 20 years, this has been development has been happened because of the iron ore demand has come up, not only India, all over the world. And now the government of India has made a policy we call the National Steel Policy, which is aiming to produce 300 million tons of the steel in 2030. And if you look after the policy, out of 300 million ton, 50 million ton steel will be produced by the recycle of the scrap. But 250 million tons steel will be produced from the primary resources, from the iron ore, and 250 million tons of the steel required around 450 million
ये
ton
जो
of
सेकंड
the
वाला फोल्डर है ना, ये दोनों
calibrated ores.
लिबर्टी का। अच्छा, मैं रोल लिखाता हूँ फिर।
Okay, 250 million tons. 250 million tons we are going to still produce, and required 450 million ton. At present, we are producing 125 million ton crude steel. If you make the double, you require the double quantity of the iron ore, which is now the challenging for the steel industry, as well as also government of India, how to do it. That's why the new policy, according to the national new policy, we have to utilize the low and lean grade resources from the whatever ores, particularly because at present, if you look after the mines in Kendujhar, we are utilizing above 58% Fe material, but below 58% Fe material, till now we are not able to utilize. And that's why the government is making the policy how to utilize these low and lean grade resources, so that the whatever mining activity will go in future, you can reduce it if you can utilize the low grade ore. The reason is because the low, if you produce 100 million ton of the ores, 50 million ton is the low and lean grade resources, which we are rejecting at present, and making the lot of environmental pollution. And if for that reason, today, if you look after the Kendujhar district, particularly, lot of industry has come up, like the ArcelorMittal, which occupied the whatever the earlier research steel, making the pellets, BRPL, because the iron ore, if you go for the low grade ore for beneficiation, the pelletization is essential. A lot of pelletization plant has been come up in India. If you look after the capacity, almost 132 million ton capacity has been put up. But in Odisha, almost sharing more than 50% of the pelletization plant capacity, like ArcelorMittal, which is at present producing 16 million ton, BRPL is producing 4 million ton, JSW Bhushan, Jharsuguda, they are also putting 4 million ton, Jagannath Steel, JSPL, Bodville, Metallic, MSP, Ardent Steel, RA Steel, these are utilizing the ore from the Kendujar. After making the value addition of the pellet, they are also exporting to the pellet to the China and other countries. And now, because of the demand is coming up, and also India is targeting to produce 300 million ton, number of new plant is coming up. It is under the pipeline. People are putting like Tata Steel, JSPL Onugod is putting, JSW is putting 50 million ton capacity plant, Isar Minmet, ArcelorMittal also expanding, Rungta is putting around 30 million ton capacity, Adani and Triveni Group together they are putting 30 million ton, and also those are existing pelletization plant like Metallic, MSP, Ardent, they are also expanding their capacity. If you look after the 2030, the Odisha will get the pelletization plant capacity almost 150 million ton per annum. And finally, this pelletization, they are producing the two types of grade of the pellet. We call the blast furnace grade, another the DRI. Mostly the blast furnace grade will be utilized in India, but the DRI grade, they have the plant to export to the other country because that is the quality is a concern for export. And Kendujar district is more attraction by iron and steel manufacturers of iron ore deposits. Hence, Odisha may lead the steel producer in India in future. And Kendujar district provides the iron ore to manufacture the pellet and steel manufacturers. More revenue will be generated from domestic as well as the export market by selling the ores and the pellets and steel. And it becomes the export of hub of Odisha as well as India. My previous speaker told that instead of selling the ores directly, it should make the value addition. I support to that because instead of selling the ore, exporting the ore directly, you can make a value addition, at least the pellet or a DRI or ingot. That way, not only get the revenue, but you can get the better employment, the locality. Because till we are doing a lot of mining in Kendujar district, but my previous speaker told that they are in the till it is in poor condition, though it is needed. The lot of industries who once will come up, the local problem, particular for employment, thing can be some extent it may be helped. And Odisha is more attractive. Another is because Odisha have the 480-kilometer marine, and you may call the sea beach. We have the three port facility. One is Paradip, one is Dhamara, another is also Gopalpur. But again, government and private people are also putting another additional three port facility. And that port, because of the port facility, you can able to export easily. And also many pelletization plant and steel plant, they are also setting up in port area. You might have heard already the ArcelorMittal is putting the steel plant in Paradip, JSW also putting the Paradip, and also Adani also putting Dhamara. Like that, lot of big steel plant are coming out of port base because for the export, because easy to make the export. So to increase the export, port-based facility, create a production of the pellet, also steel. The war is, and another thing you might have seen, lot of pipeline are putting from Kendujhar to different points, from either Jajpur or Dhamra or Paradip, to send the iron ore fines to the more than 250 to 60 kilometer through a slurry pipeline transportation, which makes the cost saving, because the only 50 to 60 rupees per ton you can able to export from Bodbil to Paradip. And if you look after the 20 years back, when I was visiting always regularly to the kind of Bodbil, and it was very difficult to move because the road condition is so bad. But today, after using the district fund, now it has been improved a lot. That's why you can transport the material to the port area, either by road or by railway or by the pipeline. There are three methods. Okay. In the same time, the government of Odisha and the government of India should look after the how to utilize the mineral resources in properly. Not only using a value addition, how to utilize the low and lean grade ore resources, not only iron ore, bauxite, chromite, manganese, whatever the ores are available, it has to be utilized using the advanced technology. Unless the policy will not be built up, the mines owner, they will not utilize the low and lean grade resources. They will keep in the mine sites. That is the one. In this forum, I request the government, both government, state and center, they should look after that, so that it should be maximized, utilized, not only utilize the environmental issue in the locality of the mining area can be solved to some extent. And manganese ore, which we are utilizing, making the value addition, is either called the ferromanganese or silicomanganese. It has good demand for the domestic market as well as also the and also outside foreign. It has a lot of demand. And if you look up that, apart from the district of Kendujhar, Odisha export many products, mineral-based products like alumina, titanium slag. Even our Chhatrapur, one plant has been built up to produce the titanium slag from ilmenite, from beach sand. That is called Sarap industry. And heavy minerals like the ilmenite and rutile. Also, we are exporting chromite. Also, we are exporting from chromite. Very small industry has been built up in Sukinda and Jajpur area, producing the low carbon ferrochrome, which 100% also they are exporting. As well as high carbon ferrochrome, those are the big plants, they are also exporting. That is the reason Odisha, particularly, having a lot of advantages for the investors or utilize the mineral resources in metal to produce the different types of metal or alloys for the export as well as domestic market. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishal sir. Any questions for Dr. Vishal sir?
Yeah.
Vishal sir, if someone will be exporting for the minerals, iron or something like that, what are the documents is necessary with licenses, sir? T1, T2, like this. Can you little bit give a glimpse on this, sir?
Those commercial aspects is very difficult to tell, but normally because of the demand, because what I told that sometimes government is a restriction doing, sometimes relaxation doing, that happened very recently. That is called export duty. They are putting the export duty because sometimes if they put the export duty, it is not economically viable to exports.
Right, sir.
Some of the ores, like the low grade ores, whatever the cost is coming, if you are putting the 45 to 50% export duty, it cannot be economical viable. That has to be, that's why it has been, finally it has been removed. So it depending upon the market, because the steel cost suddenly it has gone up. That's why the government has no way. They have restricted to make the surplus of the steel in India itself. Now they have relaxed, and it has gone up. And second is also the quality. Based on the actual quality, the cost, either it is exportable or not, that is also questions. But in commercial aspect, what are the procedure they follow, and what are this thing, that I have no that much of idea.
Right.
Technical thing I can answer.
I understand. Sir. I
Sir,
understand, sir.
Kamal sir, yes, any commercial related, how to make the documentation, logistics and the shipments and port and customs related, any of the related matters. If anybody has any doubt specific, I can clarify.
Yeah, because you are
I
in that
can-
line.
Yeah, I have that background, that is my
Yes,
domain,
yes.
so I can clarify it.
Okay.
Any doubt? Any?
Any technical things, anytime you can
Right,
also
sir.
contact me. There is no issue. Any particularly the work quality, because we are the man of R&D and technical things.
I know, sir. I know, sir. Because you are coming with so many people, so that you might have lots of information on all. That's yes, sir.
Now we have also in forum SI, we have discussed this matter, but the commercial people, they look into the because to encourage, because we look after the environmental issue, the environment, how to reduce it, because already Mr. Panigrahi told the problem of the locality, because I am every week I am going to Badville. You see the environmental, even after making the good roads, but a lot of dust is there. The living, if you go to Badville town, you see the dust. And particularly for this, once the rainy season is over, then you will feel what is the dust. And why it is coming? That is the reason. Because now we are trying to send the material through pipeline transportation, so that that's why government has made a rule, more than 5 million tons those are handling. They have only to send it through pipeline. That is the one aspect where that was the demand. Second is, unless to use the low and limited ores, that material is staying there by the air, it is polluting the whole atmosphere. And unless to utilize those things, it is very difficult to control the air pollution in Badville. So earlier, the economical, if you look after the iron ore, cost was nothing. That time, very few, 10 years, 15 years back. But today, cost is there. People are selling 62 grades, 4,000 to 5,000. Today is economical viable, they can put up the plant because of the not a policy is not there. They are just taking the cream and leaving the as a waste material surrounding the mines. If they can think technical, commercial angle, they can able to extract easily with profitable. And we also requested through our forum SI and different forums to government, those who will go for utilization of the low and limited resources, they should get some incentive from the government to encourage, so that the environmental problem which is happening in the mines area, it can be minimized a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, Mr. Tapan Raut told me that to meet the president of UCCI today. I have spoken to the president of UCCI, because we have met in the Mayfair. There is a meeting was there. This Nirmala Sitharaman was there. So I have already,
Yeah.
so take your time, sir, so that if you tell me, so that I'll take appointment, and you yourself and me and Mr. Raut will be going talking to the Utkal Chamber of Commerce President, sir, Brahma Mishra.
Okay. This
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 is for you,
next
sir.
week any day.
Next week, right.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I'll request Mr. P.K. Mahanti from the
Brahma Mishra, who was the cell chairman, was there?
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
cell is association.
He was, yeah. Got it, sir.
I
Got it,
know
sir.
him.
You know, yes, sir. You definitely you know him, sir. We'll go
Okay,
and
okay.
speak to him, sir.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
he doesn't know about you, sir. No, means
Oh,
for this
yeah.
forum,
He is
that
from
will be.
Bula. Bula. I know.
Sir.
He was the cell employee.
Earlier he was with the sales, sir. Right. He has a good connectivity in steel industry, sir.
Yes, yes. Because he has. Okay, we'll meet. Nice.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I'll request Mr. P.K. Mahanti to speak about the district Aji export hub from the government of Odisha MSME department. Over to you, Mahanti, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It is praiseworthy that you have taken up the district as export hub initiative meeting in virtual mode in a periodical manner. After district wise, you are, and I think you have covered already 6 to 8 districts.
10 districts we have covered.
10 districts
Another 4 is left.
Another 5 more. Why not all the 30?
No, because I have applied for 30 districts, but thing is that due to my personal problem, the fund is returned back. You are from the physical meetings.
Because Odisha is the only state who has already state level, district level export promotion committee has been constituted in all the 30 districts, and the product has been identified in all the 30 districts, and a draft action plan also has been prepared. समस्त को आज्ञा नमस्कार मो पीके महांती publicity officer director export marketing as you aware that the director APM is the nodal agency for export promotion from the state of Odisha. The district in order to convert all district as export hub, Government of India and under Ministry of Commerce, they have taken an initiative, the DH scheme, to encourage export from the grassroots level, from the at least from the district level, and they have constituted the committee under the chairmanship of district collector, and DGFT also is the co-chairman, and the general manager are the member convener of the committee. Since today is you have kept Keunjhar as the topic, I want to say that Odisha is endowed with a plethora of minerals and having enormous potential to export all the minerals. In Keunjhar and Keunjhar is the district that all the 70 to 80% of the state's mineral are available in the Keunjhar district. The mineral available in the districts are iron ore, manganese ore, chromite, bauxite, quartz. These are the major mineral available in Keunjhar. And you know, the chromite is a very precious mineral, and 98% of the mineral reserve of India is available in Odisha, and all the 100% chromites are available in the only Keunjhar district also. In other districts there is no chromite. And the thing is that previously government was encouraging mineral exports, but now the policy has little bit changed. We are now the government is trying to evaluate the product and discourage the mineral ores export, and that's why our mineral export, when our mineral export during 21-22 is 193 crores, 90,374 lakh, 74 lakh. That means 193 crores. Whereas our export of metallurgical product, and that is the value addition product, is 86,726 crores. That means their value addition, value added means just like previously Mr. Mahapatra told, Panigrade told that value addition means it is the fastest value addition. From bauxite to aluminum, from chromite to ferromanganese, ferrochrome or ferromanganese, manganese to that steel, and iron ore to steel and steel plates. These are fastest value addition. Although it is a good sign that we have when we are exporting mineral in 19,374 crore, our metallurgical export is 86,000, which is 5 times more. Where we are exporting more value-added product than mineral ores. It can be further value-added. Aluminum can be further value-added into aluminum extrusions in automobile sectors. Now you see all the automobile spare parts are diverted from steel to aluminum because of its low weight and less corrosion. Even aero engines and aeroplane bodies are made in aluminums. We can in this way, state government are also taking many steps. We have established aluminum park at Angul. The Department of Industry also taking rigorous intervention to materialize the aluminum park. The concept is NALCO will supply the melted aluminum to the small scale industries. They will just prepare the design aluminum designs through dies. Some aluminum, a lot of building materials now are made out of aluminum. So you can utilize these mineral resources to converting more value addition and which is in turn setting up of many MSME units, and which in turn will generate a huge employment in the state, and economic activities also began of the state as well as of the nation. So in that state government is also trying. We have also a steel park at Kalinganagar, and the units are already engaged in export of both mineral and metallurgical products are Tata Sponge Iron, Tata Ferromanganese plant at Joda, Ferro Alloys plant Bamnipal, Patnak Steel and Alloys Joda, MK Bhujan, Ambadville, Rungta Mines, Brand Alloys, Jindal Steel and Power, Steel Sri Metallica, Sri Jagannath Steel and Power, Arya Iron and Steel, Kasvi International Private Limited, MSP Sponge Iron, Keunjhar, KJS Aluwalia Steel and Power, Greywall Associates, Ardent Steel, Shuakati, Crackers India, SR Steel and India, Pro Minerals, Brahmani River Pellets, Tata Steel and Joda, all are engaged in either making up steel pellets or sponge iron or steel faster value addition, and some are ferrochromes. They are concentrating. Tata is mainly concentrating on ferrochromes. But there is no value added industry in Odisha for manganese or ferrochrome ferrochrome products. So if we want to multiply our export from this sector, it is a huge opportunity. We can make export manifold if we convert that 86,000 crore metallurgical product into value-added consumable products. Then it can be go to 1 lakh crore or 2 lakh crore per annum. So in this way, in the last Make in Odisha conclave, this matter has already been discussed by the state government, and steps are being taken. So we hope Odisha will be see a happy export future in the coming days. So our small MSME entrepreneurs, so they should concentrate on the particular year. So there will be ample scope to manufacture the value-added product from the downstream products, downstream industries from all the mother plants like Jindal, Tata, Impha, Thekor. They can source the raw material from the mother industry, and they can they can produce a much more value-added product, and which is having export potential. Thank you all. Thank you Kamal Babu, giving me an opportunity to tell about the export scenario of Mayurbhanj district. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, before for the interaction session, I request all of you to kindly on the videos so that you can take a good photograph, and which can be we can send it to the ministry. ସମସ୍ତେ ଟିକେ ଭିଡିଓ ଟିକେ ଅନ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 1 ମିନିଟ 2 ମିନିଟ ପାଇଁ ଆଉ 2-3ଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ବି ଅଛି ବିଶ୍ୱର ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ଅନ୍ କରିବେ ସାର୍ ପ୍ରଭାତ କୁମାର ଜେନା ଟିକେ ଅନ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ବିଶ୍ୱର ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ଅନ୍ କରିବେ लोकेश पंडा हाँ लोकेश पंडा बाबू टिके प्लीज टे वीडियो टे 1 मिनिट में ऑन करो तापर में सुभाष चंद्र महांती समस्त ऑन कर मीनाक्षी राउत प्लीज मैडम टिके समस्त ए करंतु विश्वर सर श्वेतम नायक यस ए लोकेश पंडा बाबू तापर रायगड़ा टे करंतु मीनाक्षी राउत राकेश बाबू इनोवेशन समस्त ऑन कर सो दैट आई कैन गोटे भलो फोटोग्राफ हमें नहीं परिबा लोकेश पंडा बाबू टिके ऑन करंतु प्लीज समस्त ऑन थिरिटी बेटर ଟିକେ ସ୍ମାଇଲ୍ କରିଥାନ୍ତୁ। ଦୀପ, ପ୍रणव बाबू, राकेश बाबू। थैंक यू। एसके विश्वास सर अछंती? एसके विश्वास सर, sir, small question regarding the gems and jewelry, only for the gems. I just forgotten to ask him. Okay, SK Vishal sir. Acha, okay, I'll be touch. Acha, any questions for ye Panigraj sir? Otherwise, we'll be wind up.
Sir, Kamal sir.
Yes.
Lokesh sir, what a question ଅଛି sir.
हाँ.
Sir, ମୁଁ କହୁଥିଲି कि ଆମେ मतलब we Skyrider Electric are mostly in the field of manufacturing of electric vehicle. ठीक ଅଛି, तो ଆମେ mostly 3-wheelers ଆଉ golf cart और buggy ର manufacturing करू. तो in case like we are very much interested to export. There are certain models in our product portfolio which we are very much interested to export to the foreign markets. So sir, actually what we are confused or मतलब हमको जो कौन कोई फरी विषयटा we want the guidance in as to how to find out the right target audience.
Target buyer.
I guess a target buyer या target audience, like how to hit the right spot, like कहाँ को करीबो करते करीबो.
Okay. So product specification संग्रह take a contact करूँ. I will guide you. I will definitely guide you. What is exactly your product and with the product more of 4 specs and what is the cost related, all the factors you please share with me. So definitely I will help you. Okay, you are into the vehicles means what type of vehicle? EV vehicles. It is
sir, we make 3-wheelers as in e-rickshaws, electric
E-rickshaws.
passengers, garbage vans, and like 7 to 8 different type of electric 3-wheelers. And we make and what we are our USP are the electric 4-wheelers. We make golf carts, we make special purpose vehicles like 4-wheeler pickup trucks. We make 4-wheeler garbage vans that we recently supplied to BNC. And we recently supplied to Kalinga Hospital one of our golf carts. We supplied to NISA. So there are a lot of corporate clientele that we have garnered in India. So now we want to take that excellence into the foreign markets as well.
Okay. You please take my number and please contact me. I definitely
Yes sir, please
guide
sir.
you.
Thank you sir. Thank you so much. Please sir. I'm noting it down sir.
Please.
Kamal babu, good afternoon.
Good afternoon sir.
प्रकाश बेहरा कौची राउरकेला महावीर फेरोलेस प्राइवेट लिमिटेड राउरकेला कौची
आज्ञा सर सर नमस्कार.
एक्चुअली कोन एटा तो हमर मिनरल्स रिलेटेड थिला. बेसिकली एक्चुअली वी आर एक्सपोर्टिंग sponge irons and pellets and billets to out of this country, you know. तो एबे आमे जा देखु जे जो डीजीएफटी ऑफिस पळेला कलकत्ता ना.
हां,
डीजीएफटी ऑफिस कलकत्ता गला परे मन वी आर फेसिंग सो मेनी प्रॉब्लम्स. गोटे पटे तो आमे एक्सपोर्ट करिवा पई प्रमोट करछे and in the other side we are facing too much problem regarding the DGFT office जोटा हम कटक रे खपरिया रे थिला एबे कलकत्ता पड़ीसी ता जोगु ना हमर रिडम्पशन भी ठीक रे हे करूची. रिडम्पशन 6-7 माने ईपीसीजी पड़ी के अछि. तो सेठी कलकत्ता ऑफिस रे कोनोसी ईपीसीजी एते इजी रे भी रिडम्पशन हो माने आपण जानु जंदी किछि भी होनी. एबे तो बोधे माने सेंट्रल ऑफिस रु आसी जे ताको इंस्ट्रक्शन कि पुराना ईपीसी जोटा एको करिया भाई बट दे आर नॉट सो वरीड काई तांकर से प्री अप्रोच भी नाही. तो ताको हमें केमती देखिबा एक्सपोर्ट तो ये करिबा किंतु डीजीएफटी को नै कि हमें केमती ताको हैंडल करिबा. आपण जानि जंदी से रोड टेप ता थिला. रोड टेप
डीजीएफटी ऑलरेडी हमरो चीफ सेक्रेटरी लेवल रे तो ऑलरेडी चिट्ठी हे जायछि. ऑलरेडी सर भी महांती सर बोलर कहबे कारण स्टेट गवर्नमेंट लेवल रे से महांती सर आपण ते कहतु तापर मु डीजीएफटी कथा कहबी.
सर गुड आफ्टरनून. महांती सर गुड आफ्टरनून.
नमस्कार भैया. we are government of Odisha is taking all its effort to get back the regional office of DGFT to Odisha, either in Kotak or Bhubaneswar. Our chief secretary has already requested commerce secretary, and commerce secretary is there also. We know that the commerce Minister of Commerce is seriously processing the issue, but there is some certain difficulties in their ministry, because when Kotak regional office was there, DGFT, the existence of DGFT was almost in all states. Joint DGFT office was functioning in all the states. After 2019, they have make online facilities, and they have reduced the total 31 branches to 13 branches. Likewise, in the eastern region, only Calcutta is left, and all the other Calcutta and one is Guwahati office also there. That is for eastern region. So till we are get in touch with the Ministry of Commerce, we are getting in touch with the DGFT, and the thing is under process. And we hope within 2-3 months, the things will be materialized.
The problem is that
we hope so.
The problem is that,
but it is the Government of India decision. So,
exactly.
But we are trying. Our chief secretary has already sent a new letter to the commerce secretary.
One hand we are just promoting, and also Panigresa is told that it is visible our export is going on.
Actually,
and simultaneously what we are sacrificing, one of our main office, which is DGFT, that we have ceded to West Bengal. Now every export is going to West Bengal to get the EPCG, even though we are getting EPCG, and after the export of obligation period completed, then again we are running up to DGFT to get the redemption certificate.
Sir, we know this matter has already been discussed in several forums. In every
sir, listen me. Sir, listen me. Not only that, after even if you are completing the export obligation and all the compliances, TRI is running after you, and also custom is running after you, because they are following that you have been issued that EPCG since 6 to 7 years back. Why you have the export redemption certificate is not yet obtained? So this is all about, very obstacles. Even though you are exporting and also getting dollars, after that so many paperwork. Even though you are at no fault, even if you are at no fault, we have submitted all the papers there in DGFT Kolkata. Still, the redemption is pending there. That is the procedure we have to follow now. You please say.
Actually, to resolve the matter for temporary period, we have taken an order from DGFT that the joint DGFT Kolkata will send a competent person in 2 days a week to hold a camp office at Bhubaneswar, and we have already reserved a room space for local DGFT office. Then 2-3 months they have come, but at that time the COVID situation, pandemic situation was acute, and they stopped that camp office. So again, now we are not trying to again re-establish that camp office. We want a regional office at Bhubaneswar. Accordingly, we are trying, and our government is also ministerial level conversation has already been made to already ministerial level discussion with Mr. Honorable Honorable Minister Shri Piyush Goyal. ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ବି କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ହେଇସାରିଛି, ଏବଂ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ଯୋଉ କମର୍ସ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ କୁ ଯୋଉଟା ଚିଫ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ଡିଓ ଲେଟର ଲିଖିଛନ୍ତି ତା ଉପରେ ବି ସେମାନେ ଇଭେନ୍ ତା ସେଟା ଆସିକି ଏବଂ ତାଙ୍କର କଲକାତା ଡିଜିଏଫଟି କୁ ଭ୍ୟୁ ମଗା ହେଇଛି କଲକାତା ଯୋଉ ଆଡିସନାଲ ଡିଜିଏଫଟି ସେମାନେ ତାର ଭ୍ୟୁ ଦେଲା ପରେ ଦେନ୍ ଟେକ୍ ଏ ଡିସିସନ ଯେ ସେଠି ଆମର ଓଡିଶାରେ ଇଏ କଲେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି କଣ କି ୱାନ୍ସ କାଲକାଟା କୁ ପଳେଇ ଗଲା ପରେ କାଲକାଟାରୁ ଫେରିକି ଆଣିବା ସେ
ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ବିଲିଭ କରିବେନି ଗୋଟେ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଇପିସିଜି ଅଥରାଇଜେସନ ପାଇଁ ମାନେ ଏତେ ପରିଶ୍ରମ କଲେ ମତେ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ଆଡିସନାଲ ଡିଜିଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ମେଲ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିଲା ମାନେ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟଲି ମତେ ଆପଣ ବିଲିଭ ତା ମାନେ ଆପଣ ଚିନ୍ତା କରନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ସାଧାରଣ ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟ ଏକ୍ସପୋର୍ଟର ଯେ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟଅପ୍ କରୁଛି ସେ କଣ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ପାଖରେ ଯାଇକି ପହଞ୍ଚି ପାରିବ ମତେ କହିଲେ ସାର୍
नहीं ଆମର ବି ଯୋଉ ଇଭିନ୍ ରେକ୍ସ सर्टिफिकेट ରେକ୍ସ ବି ଡିଜେପି ଇସ୍ୟୁ କରୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏ ଲଟ୍ ଅଫ ଅଦର सर्टिफिकेट ମାନେ ଆପଣ ତ ଯେକୌଣସି ଆପଣ ଇନସେଣ୍ଟିଭ୍ସ ଖାଲି ଇପିସି ନୁହଁ ଡ୍ରବ୍ୟାକ୍ ଇଏ ସବୁ ଯାକ ହବ ଏଠି ତାଙ୍କର ସେମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ଆସୁଛି ଯେ ରିଜନାଲ ଅଫିସ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସେମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଫ୍ଲି ନଉଛନ୍ତି ଯେ वी हैव मेक ऑल द प्रोसीजर इन ऑनलाइन so why it is a physical office is required in the but things is not like that I mean ICC ना आपण ऑनलाइन रे पाई जिवे कि पीजी एप्लीकेशन आपण करतेबे किंतु जार तार फर्दर फॉलो अप एक्शन आपण फिजिकल किछि कॉपी भी दबाउ पहुंची दबी फिजिकल कॉपी दबा पई हमरो ओडे ओडिसा रे गोटे लोक बरमपुर दिवो से कलकत्ता जिवो कोरापुट जिवो कलकत्ता एई जो जिनटा सेमने एई जो से हाइड कर रखुछंती सेठी माने सेंटर माने तका सेंट्रल ऑफिस ताको कहउछंती जे हमर एई जिनटा हमर हेइ जिवो किंतु आमे एकु बारंबार वी आर हैमरिंग this issue at the district and এবং এটা भी बहुत 4-5 राउंड भी डिस्कशन सरलानी हमर चीफ सेक्रेटरी लेवल रे कॉमर्स सेक्रेटरी जे इन द रैंक ऑफ आवर चीफ सेक्रेटरी सो ताको लेवल रे सरला पर मिनिस्टर लेवल रे हमर मिनिस्टर एमएसएमई मिनिस्टर कॉमर्स एंड इंडस्ट्री का संगे भी कथा हिसारी भाबुचु एटा आउ 2-3 मास भितरे
गोटे सर हमर जेति की सर एक्सपांड करूचे हम एक्सपोर्ट रे ना गोटे सिंसियर रिक्वेस्ट माने आपन को थ्रू रे हमर गोटे परमानेंट ऑफिस सर जेति कटक रे तिला ना राइदर भुवनेश्वर और कटक
हमें वी आर ट्राइंग फॉर ए रीजनल ऑफिस एट ओडिशा नॉट ए टेम्परेरी ऑफिस से राजी इतले जे सप्ताह मास को 2 दिन पठेया पई
सर सेवन आसीथिले
डेप्यूटी जीपी आनंद मिश्रा आसीथिले हम ऑफिस रे भी 3 मास आसी बसथिले तापरे जो 2008 टू कोविड पैंडेमिक सिचुएशन एक्टिवेट हे गला तब सब स्टॉप कर देले तब हमें भी तो अलाउ करा गला नहीं हो ते सेटा कंटिन्यू करी जेटा 22 पर्यंत पळला 22 परे हमर ए जो एटा 22 परे हमर एटा ए जो स्टेपटा नि आइची हमर चीफ सेक्रेटरी को लेटर जाइची कॉमर्स सेक्रेटरी को तापर मिनिस्ट्रियल लेवल दीटा राउंड डिस्कशन हेलानी एवं से माने मिनिस्ट्री कॉमर्स इज आल्सो कंसीडरिंग आवर इश्यू वेरी सीरियसली माने कारण हमर जो एक्सपोर्ट वर्तमान जदी माने हमर जदी हमें जदियो ओडिशा रो एक्सपोर्ट रो वॉल्यूम टा स्मॉल हेले भी वी आर इन ए स्टेडी राइजिंग कंडीशन आमी नीति आयोग रो एक्सपोर्ट प्रेफरेंस इंडेक्स रे 2020 रे 5th रे थिलु गला वर्ष किंतु ड्यू टू ए जो सटन आवर लैक ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर ए डीजीएफटी ऑफिस जेमते नहीं हमें जेमते हमर वी हैव ए नंबर ऑफ पोर्ट्स किंतु कोनोसी कंटेनराइज कार्गो आर नॉट बीइंग रूटेड थ्रू आवर स्टेट पोर्ट्स आवर ऑल द एक्सपोर्ट्स ड्राई कंटेनर एंड रेफर कंटेनर्स आर being routed through the ports of neighboring states like Calcutta, Haldia and Vizag. हमर एबे हमें ओटे चिट्ठी एबे ओटे इनिशिएटिव नै जो हमें जे पारादीप पोर्ट रो हमें ओटे माने फोर्टनाइटली शिपिंग लाइनर कार्गो सर्विस आरंभ करिया पे एवं पारादीप पोर्ट ता पे हमें भी मिनिस्ट्री शिपिंग को लिखिथिलु पारादीप पोर्ट वर्तमान जे पर दिन हम एमएसएमई सेक्रेटरी दपक को आसीची जे सेमन दे वांट टू स्टार्ट containerized cargo service at Paradip port but they want to assess the quantum of container availability in Odisha. So accordingly we have requested all the containerized exporters of Odisha to give the detailed information so that it can be assessed how frequently the shipping liner will come to Paradip port. So then it will be easier for our exporters to export their goods through our native ports instead of going to Calcutta and Vizag. Unnecessarily, they are paying say 70,000-80,000 rupees per container as a truck rate.
Sir, cost of processing of EPCG and all the capital goods promotion, too much high. Even you are going to Calcutta, and particularly for a particular license, you are going to 3 to 4 times to Calcutta.
DGFT is the only license. The joint DGFT office was treated as a regional licensing authority of Odisha.
Right.
ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେଇଟା ପଳଉଛି ଅନ୍ୟ ଷ୍ଟେଟ କୁ ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି କାଲକାଟାରେ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଆମର ଓଡିଶା ଲୋକ ଯାଇ କରେଇବା it is
not possible, sir. Every time it is not possible. Too much cost upon it.
We know your difficulties and ଏବଂ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ବି ଷ୍ଟେଟ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଜ କନସର୍ନ ଆମେ ବି ଷ୍ଟେପ ନଉଛୁ କିନ୍ତୁ it will take some time ଆଉ ଏଟା ତ ଆମେ କହିଦେଲା ତ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଇଏ କରି other factors ଯୋଉଟା କି ମୁଁ କହିପାରିବିନି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ.
No, we'll try, sir. We'll try because nowadays, for the current time, our lobby is too much there in central government. It is not possible now.
Even our DGFT is our state. ଆମ cadre Odisha cadre I subset DGFT ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ତାର ଇଏ ବି ନିଆ ହେଇଛି ଆମ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଚାଲିଛି ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ଲେଭେଲ ରେ ଚାଲିଛି
ସେଠି ଯୋଉ କହୁଛି ଯଦି ଏବେ ନ ଆଣି ପରିବା
ସେଥି ଲାଗିଛି ସେପଟେ ଆପଣ DGFT ରେ ସାର୍ DGFT ରେ ବହୁତ ଓଡିଆ ଅଫିସର ଅଛନ୍ତି ऑलरेडी ସାର୍ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଜଏନ କରା ପରେ ହିଁ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଫାଇଲ ବି ପ୍ରୋସିଡ କରିଦେଇଛି ସାର୍ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ଦ ରାଇଟ ଟାଇମ ଟୁ ଡୁ समथिंग फॉर द ओडिशा स्टेट सर ଚାଲିଛି ସବୁ ଲେଭେଲ ହେଇଛି ସାର୍ ଆମର ଇଏ
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଫର୍ଟ ଟିକେ ଦରକାର
ଆମେ କରିଛୁ ସାର୍ ଏବେ ମ୍ୟାଡମ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଆମର ତାପରେ
ରିଜନାଲ ହେଡ ବି ଆସିଥିଲେ ଆମର ଏମଏସଏମଇ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଏ ବିଷୟରେ ସିଏ ବି କହିଛନ୍ତି ସେଟାକୁ ପରସ୍ୟୁ କରିବେ
ଆମର ଡିଜି
ସେଟାକୁ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀରୁ ପରସ୍ୟୁ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଏଠି କାଲକାଟା ପିପୁଲ ଦେ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ
ତାଙ୍କୁ କହି କିଛି ଲାଭ ନାହିଁ
ନାଇଁ ସେମାନେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଆମ ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ରହୁ ଏଟା ଓଡିଶା ବିହାର ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଛତିଶଗଡ ଝାଡଖଣ୍ଡ ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଆମ ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ରହୁ ସମସ୍ତେ ଆମ ପାଖକୁ ଆସୁ ସେମାନେ
ସେ କଲଚରରେ ଆମେ କାମ କରିପାରିବାନି
ସାର୍ ଆମେ ଆମର ଏଇ ଅଫିସ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଶୁଣ ସାର୍ ଏଇ ଅଫିସ ଆସିଲେ ଆମର ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ଆମ ଅଫିସ ଉପରେ ରହିବ ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଆରାମସେ କାମ କରିବେ କାରଣ ଆମେ ମହାନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଅଛେ ମୁଁ ଅଛୁ ଇଏ ଅଛୁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ କଟକ ଯୋଉ ଝାମେଲା ଆମର ଦୂରେଇ ରହୁଥିଲେ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଦୂରେଇ ରହୁଥିଲେ କାମଟା ବହୁତ ପରଫେକ୍ଟଲି ହବ ବହୁତ କ୍ୱିକଲି ହବ ନହେଲେ ତ ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କ ରୁମରେ ବସିବୁ ଆମର ପାଖରେ ରଖିବୁ ତାକୁ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ତ ଆମେ ପ୍ରପୋଜାଲ ଚାଲିଛି
even we have offered them to we will provide is free space for local DGFT office in Bhubaneswar
अरे ଆସିଗଲା ମାନେ ସେ ଆମର ଉପରେ ରହିବ ଆଉ ଆପଣ
ସେଟା ତ ଆମ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ଟା ତ ନିୟର ଭବନ ତ
ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଟା ଏଟା ଆମେ ବହୁତ ଏକ୍ସପର୍ଟର ଶୁଣିଲୁଣି ଏବଂ ବହୁତ ଏକ୍ସପର୍ଟର ବି ଲେଖିକି ଦେଲେଣି ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଟା ଆଉ ଏଟା କାରଣ ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଅନଲାଇନ କହିକି ଯୋଉଟା ଆଭଏଡ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଟାକୁ online more the physical intervention is required to avail the post export incentives and benefits.
Sir, आपने believe करेंगे नहीं कलकत्ता sir आपने believe करेंगे कलकत्ता पोर्ट रे मोर मटेरियल गोटे हेवी कैपिटल गुड्स गोटे मास पड़ी रहला I will have to pay that damage also. मो एडिशनल
same problem एबे हमर जो भारत मसला से ताकर भी सेम प्रॉब्लम हेतला
एग्जैक्टली सर एडिशनल डीजी को जेते तांको मेल करथली सब मेल को टैग करके तांको पठेबा पर से एक्शन नेले तापर मते लाइसेंस मिलला
ए सेटिकार आपण जे भाईजैक जिबे इट इज बेटर भाईजैक पोर्ट इज बेटर देन कलकत्ता
सर मेन तो डीजीएफटी सर आपण भाईजैक जानतु कि जा जानतु मेन तो आपनकर डीजीएफटी ऑफिस रो आपन ऑथराइजेशन नंबर अछि
नहीं आपनकर सर किछि पेंडिंग केस अछि कि सर
ओ सर 6-7 टा पड़ी अछि रिडम्पशन पे
मते अब हम मेल दियंतु मु ताको हम डीजीएफटी पठौ हमर सुन तमर आपण कलकत्ता गले हमर सीओर ऑफिस अछि रीजनल ऑफिस अछि थरे देखा करंतु आपण ए सब मैटर आप अछि गोडिया दरकार नै थरे खाली हमर सीओ ऑफिस रे ग्रीवेंस रे पकांतु से डायरेक्ट कथाता हे जे कारण तम से लेवल रे कथाता हो जदी
ओके ओके
आपण का पछर गोड़िया
नहीं,
दरकार
आपण
नहीं
आपण आपण
आपण
डिटेल्स
आपण
देबे
आसतु कारण हमर ऑफिस रे जीरो टॉलरेंस हेगलानी बे हमर प्रति सोमवार दिन हमर हेड ऑफिस सहित बसु जे कोन कार को इश्यू अछि बोली जेतु ये रे तेणु हमर एटी आसुनी आपण एते कालकाटा गले मते कहि देबे मु अपॉइंटमेंट फिक्स कर दे थरे हमर से अर्णव चौक अछि मैडम भी अछंती ताको बार बसे से सेडू फोन करी सब कर देबे आपण कोआडे जीवा दरकार नहीं
ओके थैंक यू
खाली पूरी भोगटे धरि धरि पळेबे आ
अच्छा अच्छा
ହେଲା ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ଆମକୁ
अरे
ଜଣାନ୍ତୁ
few people are तर से माने आसिक हमर जोटा करले से माने से इवन नेशनल लेवल रे भी तंकर डीजीएफटी रो जो ए फ्यू रो सीईओ से भी डायरेक्ट इन टच विथ कॉमर्स सेक्रेटरी संगे रहउचंती डीजीएफटी संगे रहउचंती तेणु से भी तार रीजनल हेड जो आस्थिले मैडम नंदवानी से कहन जे जहां भी इश्यू अछि आपन डीजीएफटी रिलेटेड you give a written complaint so that it will be take over by few with the DGFT.
ओके
डीजीएफटी
I will-
कोर्ट कस्टम सब
प्रमोद
गुडा
sir.
कनेक्टिविटी रे रहउचंती आ से माने फिओ को भी ये करती माने
कमल सर
ये
गोटे
करती
माने मु बाबूजी गोटे मेल मु डीजीएफटी को करूची आई विल कीप सीसी टू हिम
हां
आपण
मो
जते
मोर काम
जते
करची
पेंडिंग ईपीसी जे अछि
सुनतो मो आपन को दे देबे हमर ग्रीवेंस रो मु आपन मेल आईडी दे देबी शारदा से टच रे अछन तो
हां हां
हां आपन से मु दे देबी आ अर्णव दे देबी आपन सेठी करे मते सीसी मार्क करिवे तांको
Sure.
दियंतु एटा दियंतु तापर अर्णव रो नंबर मु दे देबी आपन को लिखि दंतु देबी कोन लिखंतु आपन मेल कला पर ताको को ये करिवे एबे फोन करथरा कथा ताउतली आपन
अर्णव तो
अर्णव को लिखंतु 97480
480
46
अगेन
924 97480 46927 कालकाटा बसे से ग्रीवांस आ कस्टम्स ये देखुछथि थर केतले मैडम को देखा कर दियंतु एथ त हमें डकई दिलु सब एक्सपोर्ट से डकाई थिला आ
ये
अपन थरे
अंकना अर्णव तो अंकना अर्णव
अर्णव चक्रवर्ती अर्णव को नहीं अर्णव तो लिखि दियंतु मिस्टर अर्णव
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है
किंतु हम कथा हबा कोंतु किंतु रिटन दियो
मेल दे साला पर हमरो मेल दी आईडी दीटा सारदा कहि देबी
रिटन टा ऑलरेडी फ्योर फॉरवर्ड हबो सिटी आपण डीजीएफटी ऑफिस
अगेन थैंक यू
अरे टिके रहिले सर टिके रहिले नंबर सीटा पर देली देख तू भूल लिखतु मु ठीक लिख जे फोन आस्तिला केते आपनकर 97480 46924
राइट
ठीक अछि तो आपण सादा अर्णव ये ग्रीवांस ये मेल टा दे दो आपण सादा को कहि देले से आपण ग्रीवांस मेल टा सैंक्शन दे देबे
श्योर
आपण डीजीएफटी देबे हमहु दीटा मार्क करबे हम ऑफिस पे मार्क करिवे
अगेन
काल मते गोटे थर्ड रे पके फास्ट ताकू देबे आपण डीजीएफटी कस्टम पोर्ट थैंक यू सर थैंक यू
ओके
एनी रिसोर्स नला में वाइंड अप करिया
श्योर
हां वाले
हां थैंक यू वेरी मच सर
वर्चुअल मीटिंग रे तो आपण चा पा कॉपी दउ नै ना
आपण हमें देइतु से देइतु एबे जो मीटिंग हो दबु शाम तो पैसा फेरी जाउची
और ठीक अछि चालू
ये वोटर थैंक्स मौसी मैडम वोटर थैंक्स दे परिवे मौसी मैडम नरे मा मौसी मैडम आपन को जेम्स ऊपर थिला मो ताकू लाइन अप करची हेलो हाँ सर
सर नमस्कार सर जगदीश कहतली संबलपुर रु
आज्ञा आज्ञा कोन सर कोन
सर ये हमर फियोर के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज अछंदी की
ना हम तो ए ओडिसा तो दीटा स्टाफ
नहीं माने कोऑर्डिनेट करिया पे कोन होजी सर हमर जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस गुडा ए भितरे माने टिके कोऑर्डिनेशन रहउनी
अपन जा एक्सपोर्ट इंपोर्ट रिलेटेड जा अछि एक्सपोर्ट इंपोर्ट रिलेटेड जा अछि मो नंबर नियंतु हम शारदा को नियंतु जा
हेलो
शारदा बसी बेटा गोटे सेकंड जल्दी सब
हां सर
जल्दी सब आपण हमु कांटेक्ट करतो आमे कोऑर्डिनेट करू आपण आरएनडी करंतुनी बहुत समय नष्ट होबो जा काम अछि आपण ये करतो हमको शारदा नंबर अछि
सर मु आपण भुवनेश्वर रे जाई भेटी दिली सर जून मास रे
शारदा नंबर रखथिले तो आपण
ନହେଲେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ବେଟର ହବ।
ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ ସାର୍
ସାରଦା ନମ୍ବରଟା ଦେଇଦିଏ ସାରଦା ନମ୍ବରଟା ଇଏ ଆମର ଚାଟ ବକ୍ସରେ ଦେଇଦିଅ ସେ ଦେଇ ଦଉଛି ଆପଣ ରଖିଥାନ୍ତୁ ଯାହା ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଦେବେ ସିଏ କୋର୍ଡିନେଟ୍ କରିଦେବେ ସେ କରିବେ ନ ପାରିଲେ ମୁଁ କରିବି ହେଲା
ହଁ ସାର୍ ହଉ ସାର୍ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ।
ବଟ୍ ଏକ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟ ରିଲେଟେଡ୍
ହଁ ସାର୍ ଏକ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟ
ମତେ
ରିଲେଟେଡ୍
କହିବେନି ଓକେ ଓକେ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ
ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ଆଉ ମୌସୁମୀ ମ୍ୟାଡମ ଭୋଟ ଅଫ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ୍ସ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଅଦରୱାଇଜ ଆମେ ୱାଇଣ୍ଡ ଅପ୍ କରିଦେବା ଆଉ ପାଣିଗ୍ରାହୀ ସାହେବ କଣ ଅଛି କି ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କର ପାଣିଗ୍ରାହୀ ସାହେବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲ ଟିକେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଅଲରେଡି ମୁଁ ପୋଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛି
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ସେ ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲ ପୋଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛି।
କରିଦେବ ସେ ବାହାରି ଗଲା ତ ପଇସା ତ ଅଛି ତ ହଁ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ସାର୍ ମୌସୁମୀ ମ୍ୟାଡମ ଟିକେ କହିପାରିବେ no voice thank you very much for your time and all further any clarification on export import Panigrahi sir is there Mahanti sir is there my work is that to promote the export to help the exporters to create new exporters for the state for the country so any doubts regarding export import please do contact me my number is 94372 you can call 94372 26712 I just write down the number ଆପଣ ନ ଉଠେଇଲେ ସାରଦାଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ଲିଜ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଇଏ କରିବେ 94372267112 କମଲ ସାହୁ ଆଉ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ବି ଟିକେ ନମ୍ବର ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ କ'ଣ ଆମେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ମିଟିଂ ରେ ବି ଆମେ ଡାକିବୁ ଯୋଉଟା ଫିଜିକାଲ ମିଟିଂ ହଉଛି ଇଏ ହଉଛି and I hope that this today's session will definitely give you some information and knowledge regarding the export of minerals further any clarification on and very technical clarification if you have please do contact us so that we can do the help to promote ବିଶ୍ୱର ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟ ଥିଲା ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ସାର୍ ଜେମ୍ସ ଉପରେ କିଛି ଆପଣ କହିପାରିବେ ସାର୍ ଜେମ୍ସ ଉପରେ ଜେମ୍ସ ଆଭେଲେବିଲିଟି ଉପରେ
gemstone
ସାର୍
yeah gemstones yeah Odisha has the major deposit in Kalahandi
sir
and the gems for that purpose actually government of India has put up the gemstone laboratory in IMMT to test it. Another laboratory is there in government of Odisha,
right sir
Department of Mines. But mostly it is available in the Kalahandi district. Mostly, wherever the actually graphite is there, it is mostly gemstone is associated with that.
oh acha wonderful sir acha okay and sir is it the trading is allowed or
yes
trading is allowed sir
mostly export yes
acha sir but mining is illegal I think
no that government is now giving the mines gemstone mines illegally earlier it was illegal mines was people are doing mines and also some of the gemstone mines has been allotted
okay got it sir sir you might have a little bit information because few exporters they like to get some try to get some information they want some information it can be possible sir if they contact you sir
yeah I will pass to you
okay thank you Mausi madam kichi achi apankar james upare apan pacharthile Mausi madam anything regarding james okay thank you very much for the time and thank you very much and we'll be close the sessions and further any clarification I am sitting in Raptani Bhavan first floor so come with a lots of questions regarding export import and definitely we are very seeing our experience in the 20 years in this trade I hope that definitely will be solve our issues and all if I am not able to solve this our regional office is there our head office is there I'm sure problem will get solved by our FIEO. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Good night, sir. Namaskar. Panigrahi sir, thank you. Bishop sir, thank you, sir. Mahanti sir, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.